Y'all come on out, spend the day with me on the houseboat, and let's see what we can get into, okay? Hang with me.
That's a lot of geese.
I've been calling them ducks. They're not ducks.
Funny looking ducks.
Bunch of them too, isn't it?
Bunch of them.
Yeah.
You really gotta keep this thing rinsed off. I'm gonna get up here and shoot it up.
Oh, dude, got my oil. I told my daughter.
I feel better now.
See you later.
We'll go.
See you guys.
Can't take a nap now.
Nap time.
See y'all.
All right, you guys. This is jacking with me a little bit. The microwave says 10:22. This thing says 10:09. I'm like, what time is it? You know, been up since 5 o'clock this morning. Y'all, I don't know what it is. Something about being here. My allergies get jacked up for a little while, and then it seems like it levels out, you know. Came back to the boat yesterday. Knew the weather was going to be good. I think today, well, it was good yesterday. I think it's going to be good today, and then I think it's going to be raining. It doesn't matter if it's raining or not. There's stuff to do here. Still a lot of stuff to do here. Just like it here. I do. And there's not a lot to do at home. You know, we live in that. We have a patio home in this gated community, 55 and older, you know, which we're not that age yet. We're not that old yet, but we were able to still buy the home and move in because my father-in-law built the home just shortly before he passed away. And so that's how we were able to get that home. Even though we really shouldn't be there. We're not old enough. But I'm fixing to be old enough in August. So, you know, we're close. So, there's not a lot to do there. No, there's no outside maintenance. There's no upkeep on the yard, bushes, lighting, the sprinkler system. There's not, you know, our fence, I believe, is fixing to be repaired and painted. You know, they take care of all that stuff. That's why I just come here. So what I've been doing since I woke up this morning, I laid this out, this hamburger meat. I think I'm gonna do some tacos tonight. This morning, what I've done, I did bring some leftover spaghetti and stuff from the house. I did boil some eggs. being here on the boat, you just need simple and easy, okay? That's all you need. Bought a bag of mandarin oranges, so I peeled several of those this morning and put those in this little container, just for a quick little snack. So I did that. Let's see, what else have I done? I did save one egg. There's one egg back there because I'm gonna make some salmon patties. I'm gonna make some of those. I'm gonna pair it with some Bob Evans mashed potatoes and mac and cheese. If y'all hadn't tried the Bob Evans, you're missing out. So, something else I like to do here on the boat. You'll see this spray. Well, I call it spray whipped cream. But I got some of that. And back there, if you'll go in the freezer part of the grocery store, you'll find like the Sara Lee or whatever pound cake. Let me move this, y'all. Let me share this. I bought this for the first time and used it last night. I ate a big salad last night. This stuff here is good, y'all. Anyway, there's a pound cake there in that little metal looking tin. So what I plan on doing is, you can see these strawberries. I have some blueberries. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get that pound cake out and I'm going to cube it up. And I'm going to wash these and the blueberries and I'm going to cut them up. And I'm going to make some, I got some, y'all, this is where I cram all my food. And it's a mess. It really is. It's a mess. But if you're in a camper or houseboat situation, you just figure it out. You make it work, right here we go. Got some of that. Okay, so I'm gonna make some pudding, vanilla pudding. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cube that pound cake up, and y'all, I've got some of these up here. Let's see if we can, well, let's move these solo. I've got some of those clear, they're kind of small, but I'm going to put some pound cake like in the bottom of those and put the pudding, okay? I'm going to put pudding on top of that, and then I'm going to put the strawberries and blueberries, and then, I don't know, maybe a little bit more pudding, I don't know, and then squirt some of that whipped topping in the can on it. And I'm just going to make up a few and put them in here. And if it makes too much, I'm going to go out here and I'm going to be giving them to neighbors. That's what we do out here. So anyway, I'm going to be doing that. So, but I do believe tacos are on the menu for tonight. And so, and John's going to be here. Hadn't made the bed, y'all. Hadn't made the bed. And the good part is, you don't have to, this is what I love so much about being here. You do not have to worry about doodly dang squat. Does this match? No. It's a tank top and cut off pink looking shorts. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't. But anyway, y'all, I am just doing a boat living video today, and y'all just gonna hang out with me, I guess. So we're just gonna keep it rocking on, y'all. We're just gonna keep it rocking on. We're gonna wait on John. We're gonna fix some tacos tonight, and yeah, it's gonna be good. And we're gonna get some work done, but not like in a big fat hurry. We're just gonna do a little at a time and go with it. Have y'all ever cooked ground beef like for tacos in a pot? I hadn't. I always use, like a skillet. Not here. Not today, Cindy. We're doing tacos in this little bitty pot. It's going to work out fine. But no, I always use a skillet. But,
Not today. On another note, hey, I'm just glad I got this stove to light. Look at that flame. I'm proud of myself, y'all. I had to light it with a lighter, but it's cooking. It's going. I decided to make nachos out of mine. I didn't want to mess with trying to do a burrito, but I do have some nachos, and y'all, it looks good, don't it? Oh gosh, I need some sour cream. That's all it's missing. Some sour cream. Is it rude to cook something and not wait on your husband to get here from work? I think it probably is rude. Okay, anyway, y'all, it's good. It's good. Forgive me, John.
Well, it is coming down this morning. I mean, it is flat coming down. This hadn't happened too many times on this boat, but this boat, it started moving from side to side in this slip, and I was like, well, that's different. The other boat, oh me, y'all, it never fails every morning. My allergies every morning. Our other boat, it would move around a little. This one is a lot heavier, so when it started moving, I was like, okay. What's going on? Just a little storm. So I'm not gonna complain. Oh, there we go again. We're moving just a little bit. I don't know if y'all can see, but yeah, we're moving from side to side, which I don't mind because it lets me know this is a houseboat. It's not like a mobile home or something, because sometimes I get to feeling like, it's kind of the same feeling. Yeah, we're moving just a little bit. We're rocking just a tad. I'm glad I went up there a while ago, took the umbrella down, pulled my lounge chair back some. Probably all gonna still get wet because it looks like it's blowing. Anyway, maybe just a nice rainy day here. Okay, want to catch you guys up on a couple little updates. Not really updates, really. Just what we've been trying to get done since we've been here. John had to leave, dang work. Work just interferes with every dang thing, doesn't it? All right, so you see these orange things here. Well, hang on, but before I talk about that, y'all, we borrowed this from our neighbor because John needed something lightweight and easy to use as he was doing trim and stuff. This thing, let me see if I can find them. Anyway, it's like a phone charger that you plug it into, and it charges that way. It's a Shark. So when John borrowed it, I said, oh gosh, let me have that thing. I want to do drawers. I want to do all kinds of stuff. So I wound up ordering one almost like this. It's a different color, but anyway, I got to return this to our neighbor. But yeah, I was doing like, the window seals and all kinds of stuff, but that is handy big time. I would even use this at home, I think, for like quick little jobs. But anyway, where we're at and kind of this floor hatch is still an issue. John said he wished he would have done it different, but he didn't. So he's trying to work around with what he's done so far. But what he has done, and it's going to turn out fine. It is. It's going to be okay. He did this weekend. He got some trim and stained it, and he tried to make that trim look like the floor. Because these walls eventually are probably going to be painted. I don't know. If we do, we're going to start
back there. We're gonna start way back there in case we screw it up. We just kept it flowing with the floor. And for somebody that has never laid a floor or done this type of stuff, y'all, he's killing it. He's doing fantastic. So he did manage to get, if I can get down here, some of the trim done. He went around there. Closet door still not on, y'all. He didn't want to put that closet door back using the old rusty not hinges, but parts that was on there. So he ordered new ones so that he can, you know, do it right. So anyway, he got the trim, even though that's sitting on a little extra piece, but he got this little hole trimmed out under here, all trimmed. And I asked him, I said, what is that black spot back there? Do I need to wipe that? And he said, no, that's the wood. That's just how that's just part of the wood. And I thought, oh gosh, I'm gonna look at that all the time and think, ooh, that's something, I gotta wipe that. But it's just part of the wood. So he got that done. And this part still isn't done. This is an ugly mess, you guys. It is. You can go back and see in my previous videos. There's a heater, and it's wired for this heater, floor heater, that goes here. And there's another one at the end of the master bed. I mean, it's wired for it. So we're going to replace what was here, because the one that was here it looked to be original, like from 1999. So it needed to be replaced. And, you know, the switch plates, this type of stuff, all that's got to be replaced too. He did manage to get that trim done. This fridge part was a little tricky. It was a little tricky for him, and he's not done with it yet. Putting this trim, y'all, it's just been a headache for him. It really has. And it, you know, again, it's not done. It hadn't been like caulked or holes filled, nothing like that. And then we got this trim, you know, some of this trim that goes up the wall, you know, it's broke, it's cracked. That's going to have to be addressed. But anyway, I'm just sharing with you guys, you know, where we're at. But he did get all this trim done. And if you'll look, you know, it's a lot more substantial than, say, that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is thin, that is thick. So we went with the thicker. And I think in time, once I say we, y'all, I'm John's biggest fan, because I'm not doing any of this stuff. He's doing it. But I think it's going to look good. Now, you see these orange things here, because this is curved. This is a curved area here. We ordered some flexible, I don't know what you call it. It's trim. I just know it's flexible. And he'll be able to wrap it around these curved edges. And I believe that came in today. So we're not gonna be able to be here for a couple weeks. But anyway, that's what he got to go there. I've been getting a little bit more comfortable with this stove. I've been using it quite a bit more. It's just, you know, well, last night I cooked a whole meal in that air fryer. I did a whole meal. But I have been using this stove a lot more until we can get a new one. And I'm kind of getting used to it. Now the oven, no. I'm not touching that oven. But the top of it, yeah, I'm good with. Uh-oh, where'd that wasp, how did that get in? Hang on. Can't have no wasp. Okay, I got it. I got him. Poor thing, I think he's still hanging on, but no, can't have that. I don't even think that's a wasp. I think that's like maybe a dirt dog. I don't know what it is. Don't care. I don't do flying bugs at all. Anybody that knows me, I don't even do flies. Anything that flies, I'm afraid it's gonna like go in my ear or something, or like up my nose. Any like opening that's exposed, I'm always afraid it's gonna go in there. So anyway, no, I don't do flying bugs, so I'm gonna have to get that cleaned up. But I just wanted to check in and let y'all know what our progress is looking like. And y'all, it's slow. That's the bad part. It is so slow, y'all. But, you know, and I've said it before, you know, the good part is we're not in a big fat hurry. We're not, but we do want to continually make progress. And so that's kind of where I'm at, y'all. Here's another issue I'm having. This little back patio here on this boat, the back of the boat. All right, so I took everything away. The people that had this before, they took the carpet up, so it's just like metal. They tried to fix this platform. It didn't work out good. It's gonna need a professional. Y'all, let me look what I did. Yeah, it's dry. So I just put this rug down. I think all I want back here is a couple of chairs and like maybe a little side table, a little outside patio side table. Y'all, that's an umbrella there. I had two that fit that table upstairs on that top deck, and then I got rid of one table, so I was left with two umbrellas. And I was like, well, you know, that one umbrella is probably gonna bite the dust, so we'll just keep this one. I don't really want nothing back here. I don't. But let's go up. Let's go up. Y'all, look at that sky. Look at this. Is that not like stunning? Can y'all see why I like it here so much? Gosh dang. Y'all, it's nice. Y'all, it is such a gorgeous, gorgeous day here. So pretty. The sky. Everything is so pretty. And I am ready for it. The heat's not too bad. I want to show y'all something. I want to show y'all something I did. Alright, hang on. Hang on. Well, don't you know, I went to put my phone in here. This broke. It goes in there to hold your phone. It broke. So now I no longer have a phone holder. Gosh. Well, you know, that's how we do it. It lasted a little while. Well, we're just going to keep it rocking on, y'all. What have I got done so far? Nothing. Really nothing. Taking this umbrella down, putting it back up, taking it down, because I'm afraid, you know, with the wind, it's going to sail it away to another boat. You know, this little rocking chair here, y'all, I don't like it here because, y'all, it is freaking awesome. I love this rocking chair. I would have that on the front of my boat, like watching TV or something. I love this chair. It rocks. It's fantastic. Eyesore. Can we say eyesore? This thing. Y'all, look at it. It's upside down. I don't know. This table is covering this thing here. I don't even think it's needed. This bottom one. This one sure as the heck ain't needed. And I can show you. We took it off. It was back here on this unit. We took it off. It's not needed. That one ain't needed either. Now, it does disrupt the flow. You know, I could put a lot of stuff here. I could put a little curved bar area, outdoor. I could do a lot of stuff. But we got this. Air top, heat and air. I'm like, well, let's just dump that in the water. You know, let's just get rid of that one. And I want it gone. Y'all, I want it gone so bad. But here it is, upside down on top of this one. I want both of them gone, to be honest, both of them. But this situation, this patio furniture, has worked out really good. I would not place it here if it wasn't for all this crap. I wouldn't, I probably wouldn't do that. That box back there, I wouldn't put that there either. So this is going to be something that Cindy has to figure out once we take care of all this mess. For now, I'll just tell you guys, me and John, we came up here, I don't know, a couple nights ago. We sat on this couch. We hugged up, y'all. It was so sweet. We had a nice time just being on the top, talking and just doing our thing, you know, just spending time together. And that's what it's all about, you know. But this is a nice patio set. It is. Y'all still got this stuff. Y'all look at that. Lounge chairs. We got some extra wood. You know, what do you do with it? I'm pretty dang disappointed in this stand. Man, yeah. I mean, if you do any kind of videos, you got to have some kind of stand, right? Well, guess what? Makes me so mad. But this don't. This don't. This don't make me mad. Okay. I'm shutting her down, y'all. I'm shutting her down. Y'all, this sky. This sky is freaking incredible. I have not gotten in the water yet because we've had too many other things, you know, going on. Y'all, I want to close this out and tell you guys thank you so much for hanging with me. And if you have not hit that subscribe button, y'all, it's free. It don't cost you nothing. It does help me only in a way that it might give some of my like houseboat videos an opportunity to be exposed to other people. But I don't get like money or I get nothing nothing from it. I just like sharing stuff, and I said this in the last video, that's just what I like to do. So, and I'm gonna keep doing it. I do want this type of living to reach as many people that might be thinking about stuff like this. It's, you know, different. It is different. But is it worth it? Yeah, it is 100%. Y'all, it is worth it. But, you know, it's just real easy to come down here, get on this boat. We're on the water. It's a whole different, I really can't even explain. I would have never, ever thought that I would like something like this. But it's turned out to be a keeper. Win-win. Y'all, I will catch you guys in the next one. I hope you're doing good, and y'all take care, okay? Love you guys. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.